Franck Etouga. Make I show you the goal king chart first. Okay, fine. I'll show you that later. But this guy, Felix, let's talk about his impact and the way he go feel worry House of Folk, considering all the defensive frailties we House of Folk. What is this? What is so special about this guy?
The one thing where yesterday as I the merging goals, I realized it be good with everything in his body. In head, he go score. In left leg, he go score. In right, he go score. What they surprised me how he's even good with the left. You watch this particular game, see the last goal. Okay. Now you think so he already take the ball away from the goalkeeper with the left. So I was like, that ball above the goalkeeper. And one thing about him, he be very mobile. And if you be defender, see this particular goal feint on his weaker left foot. See how I don't know if you cross the ball.
Most people will blast this over the bar.
Overcraft feint. Most Ghanaian strikers then go balloon this. Me, I watched a few of Valentin attempt, another Cameroonian who played for Ash Gold. But if you look at the rate at which this guy they score goal, earlier on you spoke about Ishmael Addo, he go break him. Because if for 12 games, your man score 11 goals, feint, and they go on the same rate, it means they go score past 20 goals. Yeah. But one thing I like about him, it be some striker will be very mobile. You know,
and selfless too.
Yes, he go fit give assist at positions where you expect say make you score. And you see, before he go get the ball, he's surveying environment. See the first goal he take score against Accra Lions. He go hardly say he go say any striker would have made that attempt. You go talk so the environment be some way and then no go. See this goal safe, this goal safe is score.
Yeah.
His back was to go, but already he's surveying no say, oh Charlie, if I get the ball and attempt a shot, I can even score. See this one too. So give anytime he catch the 18-yard ball, whatever he do, be say, let me take a shot, let me take a chance, and I will score.
But this
and
was
this
a
one's
poacher's goal.
Charlie, that be the thing. So before he go catch the 18-yard ball, he's surveying environment before. And honestly, he missed the penalty in the game against Mina Shaz. But he looks like he's also good when it comes to penalties. And you watch the hat-trick where he scored, the third goal against Ash Gold. Clear, a very good cross from the corner by Imoro, and then he jumped over everybody, and then he scored. And every time too, he there on areas where he feels so the second ball go feel drop to him, and that has been crucial to. And you see, one thing we say, he never started the season, and I always be talk say, oh, sometimes when players move, language barrier they feel worried them. You know they feel speak English. But you look at the way he play on the pitch, you go to say the fit speak 3+.
And he looks happy.
Happy, excited. Very mobile.
What helps him most be the intelligence.
Of course.
And football girl language. He did demand for the ball. He be one of those players where he forces his teammates, then the defender to make a decision. By first making a decision. So you see the Maxwell Japan goal, the long ball. He be in run with demand for the ball.
Yes.
Well, if you be player worth your salt, where you see say player your team make that run, you don't get choice. You release the yes. So even though you know they speak the language, he's making runs where if you be intelligent player, you will feed him.
Of course, the understanding now come. Not say, oh, if I get the ball, Tuga.
And the most important thing about football, really, that most of when players don't get, they say. It be the thought and the decision before you receive the ball.
Yeah. Be the
most of the players want to take the ball, they make a decision.
That's why I said that.
Most of the best players in the world, they make a decision
before the ball
even gets to them. You know, so that be one thing this guy is really good at. So here's the goal king chart as things stand. As Felix pointed out, he don't even start the season with that team.
No.
He's played 12 matches. Yes. He scored 11 goals so far
this season. 871 minutes.
It's incredible. That is an average of almost a goal every game.
Yeah.
Now, at this rate, the record in a Ghana Premier League season be Ishmael Addo from 2000 and 2001 season. 22 goals in a single season. I'm not quite sure how many games, but I know that it was a 16-team league then, and he probably didn't play all 32 matches. No. But bottom line, he 22 goals. Till date, we are in 2022, 21 years, that record still stands. The question is, can this guy break this record? Actually, from the way he's going.
No, he has a quality. The other thing about him, be say, and for players who pick up such form, now then get certain authority in the team. So if you be player where you see say two of your teammates are in a very good position, your natural instinct will be to trust him more. Your instinct will be say, make us find the man who they fired the goals. And in this moment, it be Mbella. Beyond that, his presence in games, it they shake defenders. And I go to tell you that some of the goals he scored be more of the defender panicking and making an error than his intelligence. The first goal was Zachary Lyons. Example.
The keeper see I'm not.
The goal he scored versus Ashgold. Da Costa a mistake. The goal he scored versus Olympics. Another.
So in other words, he's putting the fear of God in the defenders and goalkeepers.
He's beginning to get into the minds of defenders.
Interesting.
And that thing, it be deadly.
Of course.
Because, and you see, every time coaches they talk, say, for a player, and the last person to say this was Ancelotti, the quicker you get the ball away from your feet, the better.
Yeah.
If you take more time in shooting, you get tentative, you may overhit or underhit the pass, the ball. But once you are decisive and quick about it, and he's shown that aspect of his game. So you have that, you have the authority and the command his teammates now accord him.
Yeah.
And the fact that they are instantly...
So the more trust and more confidence they give him,
than anyone else. And then you have the mistakes that
you know one thing? Yeah. Make we compare last season, the top scorers, after 34 games. J.O.C. Taylor scored 18 goals. Yes. Where he played 32 matches. Then Kwame Pepra, Kimfesa, he scored 12 goals. That's the second highest though.
Wow.
Where he played 31 matches. The rest had 11 goals. Stephen Amankona, he scored almost like 7 from penalties.
Yes.
Then there was Esso, who played lesser matches. He played 18 before going up north. So if you look at the rate, so if like Etouga was there last season with just 11 goals in 12 matches, like go there third on the scorers chart. After last season with just 11
After
games.
the full season?
Yes, with just 12 games. So it tells you that at the rate where your man they go,
if he stays fit,
Charlie, it go feel clock like 25.
Oh, he has to. Wow. And you see, the league needs players like him to keep this form. When a league, if any striker score across the 10-goal threshold, then we start to talk about offense.
That's true.
And even for those who get to see us the season, they know they feel replicates the form from the first round into the second round.
Yeah, that's why I like what Toure said about him. He said, stay at Kotoko for a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Good things will come to you.